All right, the second technique, I already put my color out here, so I have a little bit of this. What is this? I don't know what this is. Vert, it says Vert, Verdian hue. It's basically teal turquoise. Okay, so I have some color there and I have some color here. We're gonna do the rubbing alcohol technique. So you have one of these near you, or you need to get one. And then we're gonna be using one of these little Q-tips. And what you're doing, the pigment likes to run away, just like this kind of repels. The rubbing alcohol causes the pigment to all just run away. So it creates these rings or blotches or bubbles, which is pretty obvious for when you're doing an underwater scene, why you would maybe want this. I think most students do this somewhere in their project. If you layer it with other techniques, it doesn't have to look like pristine bubbles, but it can make really cool textures. So the key to this is using a dark color to let it show up and to do it fast enough that your watercolor doesn't soak into your paper before you have the chance to do it. So if it's too thick and acrylic-y, this won't work. And if it's too light, it won't work. And if you like wait too long to paint it perfectly and then try to drip on it, it's gonna already be absorbed into the paper and it will not do anything. And you'll be like, wow, it's broken. Well, it's not broken, it's just that you took too long. So this is one of those quick ones. I kind of work in sections when I do this. So I'm going to, the last thing you wanna do is dip your watercolor in there. This should stay clear the whole time. It's rubbing alcohol, it is not regular water. So I'm going to get a little water. I'm gonna put water over here. A little water, and I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna get like a nice, glossy, shiny, thick pigment color. So I have enough paint to work with. Mix over here as opposed to over here. So it's not gonna dry on there. So then I got a lot of color, a lot of water, like a pool of stuff to work with. Okay, and then I kind of want to be ready. I'm going to dip this in here and kind of get it ready. But you want to be able to drip it on there. So I'm just bracing myself. I have this and this. So I'm going to put kind of like scooping color on here. Add a little more water to the page. So you want it to just like, it's pooling on the surface. And then when I drip my watercolor, or my rubbing alcohol, it's going to repel it and run away and make these cool techniques. So then maybe I can do some blue. Mix this over here. I can use some of this. You can see it's on the surface, it's still moving around. The minute it doesn't like let me move it anymore, I want those to bleed. That's gonna be cool. Then it's not gonna work. As you can see, I'm kind of, so the rubbing alcohol creates this cool sort of effect. And you can like watch it ripple and bleed away. So cool. And you can let this dry and then do more, or do salt, or have like white underneath it. So mixing the techniques together at the end is the key to making it look really cool. And then people go, how the heck did you do that? I don't understand. That's what you want, is to trick them. Okay, so there you go. Maybe you can add some more color back in there. Let it do its thing, chicken wing. Okay, try that in one square.